I'm about to send the weirdest message that I have ever sent as an Airbnb host. Hey, Hallie. I hope you are enjoying your stay. Can I dress the tiny house up as a burrito tomorrow? Your host, Robert. We'll see what she says. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Robuilt. I'm your host, Rob, and I got clearance from my Airbnb guests that I can dress my tiny house up as a Chipotle burrito. Some of you might be asking why I even want to do this. Well, I'll give you the quick story. Every year, Chipotle has what's called the boo-rito special at their stores, where if you dress up and show up in costume, they'll give you a BOGO on any burrito or salad or bowl of your choice. Well, I wanted to up the ante just a little bit and dress my tiny house up as a full-on Chipotle burrito. Full disclosure from the very beginning, it's probably just gonna look like a house dressed in aluminum foil and nothing like a burrito, but that doesn't mean that we're not gonna have a lot of fun doing this. So before we jump into this, I know that this video is gonna cost me several $100s that I could be spending on Chipotle burritos. So if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and if you're feeling generous, you can actually donate to my Patreon, and I will use that to buy Chipotle burritos for me, my wife, and Isla Rue. And Chipotle, if you're watching, what's a guy got to do for a sponsorship? I remember back in the day when brands used to reach out to YouTubers. Clearly the script has flipped because now YouTubers are seeking out brands when it should be vice versa, or I'm just very desperate for Chipotle to notice me. So before we hop into it, I wanted this video to be as authentic as possible. So what did I do? I went to ebay.com and bought someone's old ratty Chipotle uniform. Huh? All right, well, it's a little tight. I bought a large. I don't know if I bought a women's large, but I think they actually washed it. And the hat, actually, pretty fly. Actually fits pretty good. So this is authentic, okay? Someone quit Chipotle and they were hustling and they were like, I'm gonna throw the old uniform on eBay. Who would ever buy this? Me, I would buy this. And we got our helper dog here. His name is Truffle the Fluffle. Follow him on Instagram. Make him Insta famous. Welcome to Chipotle. How can I take your order? Before we wrap this thing up in aluminum foil, I have to math out how much foil we need. So roughly speaking, this tiny house is 14 by 17 feet. So I just want to get a couple of calculations here. Every time I go to Costco, I'm always like, they're not going to get me. I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars there today. Well, today, I'm definitely going to spend hundreds of dollars on aluminum foil. All right. All right, I just need to take a break and just stay calm. A little more. A little more.
Almost.
You got it. So plus 200. So roughly speaking, I'm gonna buy 1,300 square feet of aluminum foil. And now we're gonna head over to Costco.
Sir, do you have a permit for this?
Okay, I'm only slightly nervous. This is literally what I need. That seems too good to be true. I'm just gonna buy two then, I guess. I can get 1,800 square feet. Or I could spend $50 and get 2,000 square feet. So from, I would save more money doing this, ultimately allowing me to buy more Chipotle burritos in the future. So I think we're gonna go with this. Well, now comes the part of the show where we're going to the happiest place on earth. Home Depot! Truffle help. We're all good. All right, $246 later, we have the ladder and the tape we need to make this happen. Now let's go make a burrito. We're back from buying the ladders, the aluminum foil, the stucco tape, and we are ready to finally get to work. So here's the general strategy. We're gonna have Ryan hold the aluminum foil on one side of the tiny house while he's gonna be my spindle. And I'm gonna roll it all the way across. We're gonna tape it and we're gonna work our way up. And then once we get to the high parts, so since I couldn't get him a uniform, I just asked him to wear black and I have a black hat for him. There you go, pal. Thanks. Welcome to Chipotle, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. All right, practice run. All right. So that was a very typical strategy here. Oh, that is spiny. Pro tip: don't mess with cactuses.
There it is.
Yep. It's beautiful. All right, let's do this thing. Yeah, there you go. Start with taping like right here. Oh man, what have we gotten ourselves into? Man, I don't know. Maybe we should pre-cut these. All right, let's see.
Oh, it already rips.
Not ideal. Oh no.
That's a pretty clean, that is a clean tear though. You know what I mean?
So I bought duct tape so that we can go over the red tape as needed. I mean, what else can we do? You already ripped it.
Dude, it was easy too. I didn't even have to try.
Oh man, I didn't think about that. Okay. All right, no, I was just trying to get this leftover. So we're gonna shift our plans a little bit and just wrap the front of the house, because it turns out wrapping an entire house is kind of hard. Hey cutie, this is my little scoop of guac here. You'll see a little later. What's up, little guac? Can you say hi? Yeah, there you go. Look at that little hand. Give me that little finger. We're good. Let's do this thing. Woo! Justin is back with the Chipotle's Burrito del Toro. All right, cheers. Cheers.
Wait, I'm here. Cheers.
We had our first break, it's okay. Not a big deal, but not ideal. We're gonna keep working through it. It's fine, it's fine. Oh boy, wind is not our friend today, but it'll be fine, probably. By the way, this is totally gonna be one of those videos that's like super clickbaity, that's like, I dressed my tiny house up as a Chipotle burrito, except I never actually finished the video because we fail miserably halfway through. But so far, I mean, I would say we're 55%. 55% done. We'll see if we can get all the way 100%. Stay tuned. All right, we got to get creative here. So we are unable to actually access the middle of the tiny house at this point. So Justin figured out that if you put a little bit of tape on this random 2x2 that I had, it can serve as somewhat of a tape extender. I cannot believe that worked. Pretty good, man. That is impressive. That is ingenuity at its finest. Okay, slight problem. We broke our first, it's not the first time we broke it, but we broke the run. So, a goose! We've had to extend the ladder all the way up to the top. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit scary. I'm not scared of heights, but also when you're that high on a finicky ladder, I'm not scared of heights, so. Sun is going down. We are losing light at an alarming rate, but that's okay. True progress. I think we're gonna finish. You said we weren't. Everyone back here said we weren't except for Truffle the Fluffle. Let's go. We just wrapped the house like a Chipotle burrito. We put our lives at risk for you, YouTube, and I have one final surprise. My little side of guac that I'm not gonna charge you extra for. My little Isla-roo. Say hi, Isla. She's so confused. There's so many hands waving here. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Chipotle, if you're watching this, contact your boy. I'm gonna leave my information down there, Chipotle Community Manager. I trust that you'll get it in the right hands. And for everyone watching, if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, and commenting, and if you really wanna support this video, you can retweet this tweet and send it to Chipotle, or add this Instagram post to your stories and tag Chipotle on it so that they see the hard work that we did with this tiny house. I'll catch you on the next episode of Robuilt. Funny story about Chipotle while we're in the car. So I was really broke in college, and I used to only buy Chipotle rice. I couldn't afford I couldn't afford the actual meat or the entire Chipotle, and the Chipotle rice was like 86 cents. I remember after school every day, or after class every day, I would go to Chipotle and I would buy 87-cent white rice, and I would ask for extra rice in the bowl, 87 cents. So one day I decided to do that, but to cross the main street, it was you had to wait at a stoplight or the crosswalk or whatever. Well, I was like, no one is around, so I decided to jaywalk, because it's like, what's the big deal? Well, literally, as soon as I started jaywalking, I saw a cop like turn the corner in his car and just brake really fast and bust a U-turn, and I was like, oh crap, I know he's coming for me, because they were starting to crack down on that at UT. So I just started sprinting as fast as I could, and the cop pulled over, got out of his car, and started sprinting after me. So I actually ran through the Chipotle from one door to the other. Everyone's like eating their burritos, and they look up and they're like, what just happened? I'm assuming the cop also did that. I turn the corner and I see that there's no exit strategy for my plan. I was like, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm an outlaw, I'm running from the cops. Well, the only thing I could think to do in that moment was to pull out my phone and pretend like I was talking to my now wife, Ash. And I was like, hey Ash, what's for dinner? And I just turned around and walked right around the corner. Like as soon as I turned the corner, I got on my phone and turned around and walked right around the corner super casually. And the cop just ran right past me. And I got away with it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I outsmarted the cops. Statute of limitations on this, I'm sure, are over. So anyways, I
got to you in jail.